Hello students and hello everyone. Welcome back to class 8 maths on my YouTube channel. Now we will begin practice set 7.2 on textbook page number 38. The information about numbers of workers and number of days to complete a work is given in the following table. Complete the table. Below the question, table is already given of the number of workers and the number of days. More number of workers takes less number of days to complete a work. Less number of workers takes more number of days to complete a work. This is an example of inverse variation. You have to write the statement. Let x be the number of workers and y be the number of days to complete a work. The number of workers and the number of days to complete a work are in inverse variation. X is inversely proportional to y. Use the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation. That is, x is equal to k upon y, where k is a constant of variation. In inverse variation, if first letter is inversely proportional to second letter which is there here, numerator will come 1. Only in inverse variation. When you are finding the constant of variation in inverse variation, you have to multiply. You have to cross multiply this if you want to write equation of variation. Equation of variation is xy is equal to k. X is equal to 30, y is equal to 6 is given. Now substitute the value of x is equal to 30, y is equal to 6. 30 into 6 is equal to k. In place of x, I wrote 30. In place of y, I wrote 6. I have substituted the value of x and y according to the equation of variation in inverse variation. Now multiply this. 36 are how much? 3 6 are 18. Unit place you have to add the 0. Then answer what will become? 180. 36 is 180. Therefore, k is equal to 180. Constant of variation in bracket k is 180. Now you have to write equation of variation form. Equation of variation is xy is equal to 180. After finding the constant of variation in inverse variation, you got the answer 180. When you are writing final answer of the equation of variation form, you have to substitute the constant of variation k is 180. You don't have to substitute the value of x and y, which means you don't have to substitute two variables which are given in inverse variation. Only constant variation you have to substitute when you are writing equation of variation form. In inverse variation, when you multiply number of workers and number of days in first column, you get the constant of variation k 180. In second column, number of workers is given 20, number of days is given 9. Again you have to find the constant of variation k in second column. When you multiply number of workers and number of days, again you get the same answer 180, because 29s are 180. When you solve other sums in other columns, you have to substitute the constant of variation k is equal to 180. Now we will solve third column. Number of workers is not given, number of days is given 12. X is equal to question mark, y is equal to 12. Use the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation. X is equal to k upon y, where k is a constant of variation. You have to substitute the value of k and y. Y value is given 12. Constant of variation k 180. You already got the answer of first column and second column. You have to find the value of x. Number of workers you have to find in third column. Now cross multiply this. Write in cross multiplication form. That is x into 12 is equal to 180. I wrote in cross multiplication form value of y I substituted here, then constant of variation I wrote here according to cross multiplication method. Now multiply this x into 12. 12x is equal to 180. Now you have to divide. 12x is equal to 180. X, you have to find the value of x over here. That means x is equal to 180 upon 12. I have divided 180 by 12. I am getting the quotient 15. Therefore, x is equal to 15. Number of workers is 15. In third column, you have to write answer here. Now we will solve other column. Number of workers is given 10. You have to find number of days. X is equal to 10. Y is equal to question mark. Write the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation. X is equal to k upon y, where k is a constant of variation. You have to cross multiply this. You have to substitute the value of x which is given. Then constant of variation k, you have to substitute the value 180, because in first column and second column, when you multiply number of workers and number of days, constant of variation is 180. In every sum, when you solve constant of variation k, you have to take 180, even when you find number of workers, even when you find number of days. 10 into y is equal to 180. I wrote in cross multiplication form, but I have substituted the value of x 10, constant of variation k, I have substituted the value 180. You have to find y, means you have to find number of days. Multiply this. 10 into y is 10y. 10y is equal to 180. You have to find the value of y now here. 10y which is there, number 10 which is there here, you have to take it on right side and it will go on denominator. Means you have to divide 180 by 10. Y is equal to 180 upon 10. 0, 0 get cancelled. So what will remain? 18 upon 1. Therefore, y is equal to 18. If you got y is equal to 18, you have to write answer 18 here in this column. Next, number of workers is not given. Number of days is given 36. X is equal to question mark. Y is equal to 36. X is equal to k upon y, where k is a constant of variation. Substitute the value of y is equal to 36. You have to find number of workers. Constant of variation k, you have to take it 180. Directly you have to write cross multiplication form and you have to substitute the value. That is x into 36 is equal to 180. Y value which is given here, I have substituted. X you have to find, means number of workers you have to find, and constant of variation I have substituted here. Now multiply this. X into 36. X into 36 is 36x is equal to 180. Now divide. X is equal to 180 by 36. Divide 180 upon 36. I have divided 180 by 36. I am getting the quotient 5. Therefore, x is equal to 5. Answer which you got, x is equal to 5. You have to write this column. Next, find constant of variation and write equation of variation for every example given below. First one, P is inversely proportional to Q. If P is equal to 15, then Q is equal to 4. When you are solving these kind of sums of the constant of variation, finally you have to write constant of variation and equation of variation form. You have to write this again. P is inversely proportional to Q. Use the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation. P is equal to K upon Q, where K is a constant of variation. When you are writing equation of variation form, cross multiply this. P into Q is PQ. So the equation of variation is P cube is equal to K. P value how much is given, Q value how much is given, write that. P is equal to 15, Q is equal to 4. You have to substitute the value of P is equal to 15, Q is equal to 4, which you already wrote equation of variation here. That is 15 into 4 is equal to K. 15 4s are 60. Therefore, K is equal to 60. Constant of variation K is 60. Equation of variation PQ is equal to 60. When you are writing equation of variation form, finally you only have to substitute the value of K, which is the constant of variation. You don't have to substitute other values. Only K value you have to substitute. Next, Z is inversely proportional to W. When Z is equal to 2.5, then W is equal to 24. You have to write this again. Z is inversely proportional to W. Write the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation. Z is equal to K upon W, where K is the constant of variation. When you are writing equation of variation form, cross multiply this. Z into W is ZW. So the equation of variation is ZW is equal to K. Z value how much is given and W value how much is given, write it again. Z is equal to 2.5, W is equal to 24. You have to substitute the value of Z is equal to 2.5 and W is equal to 24. Equation of variation form you already wrote here. You cross multiplied here. 2.5 into 24 is equal to K. I have substituted the value of Z is equal to 2.5 and W is equal to 24. When you are using the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation, you always have to multiply. Equation of variation which you wrote here, in this way you have tried. You have to multiply this now. 2.5 into 24. I have multiplied here 2.5 into 24. I am getting the answer 60. I have put here before one digit decimal point, because in 2.5 one decimal place is there. Before one digit decimal point is coming. Therefore, K is equal to 60. Constant of variation K is 60. Equation of variation ZW is equal to 60. When you are finally writing equation of variation form, you only have to substitute constant of variation K, which you already got the answer 60. You don't have to substitute other value. So the equation of variation is ZW is equal to 60. Next, S is inversely proportional to T square. If S is equal to 4, then T is equal to 5. Question what is given in inverse proportion, you have tried this again. S is inversely proportional to T square. S is equal to K upon T square, where K is a constant of variation. This is the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation. Now write the equation of variation form. Cross multiply this. S into T square is ST square. Equation of variation is ST square is equal to K. S value how much is given, T value how much is given, write that again. S is equal to 4, T is equal to 5. Substitute the value of S is equal to 4, T is equal to 5. Equation of variation which you cross multiplied here, which you got the answer here, multiply this all. 4 into 5 square is equal to K. I have substituted the value of S is equal to 4, T is equal to 5, which is given T square. The square of 5 is 25. That is 4 into 25 is equal to K. When you are finding the square and cubes, you have to use other step. This 4 I wrote as it is. Square of 5 I am getting the answer 25. Now you have to multiply this. 25 fours are how much? 25 fours are is 100. Therefore k is equal to 100. When you are getting any constant of variation k value, you have to write equation of variation form. You have to substitute the value of constant of variation k 100 when you are writing equation of variation form. This you have to write as it is. Okay. When you are writing equation of variation form, finally you have to substitute the value of k which you got the answer here. Constant of variation k is 100. Equation of variation is st square is equal to 100. Next, x is inversely proportional to square root of y. If x is equal to 15, then y is equal to 9. Write this again. X is inversely proportional to square root of y. X is equal to k upon square root of y, where k is a constant of variation. When you cross multiply this, it becomes equation of variation. Equation of variation is x square root of y is equal to k. X value what is given, y value what is given, write that. X is equal to 15, y is equal to 9. You have to substitute the value of x is equal to 15, y is equal to 9. Equation of variation form which you cross multiplied here and you wrote, you have to multiply this. You have to substitute the value of x is equal to 15, y is equal to 9. 15 into square root of 9 is equal to k. Next step, you have to find square root of 9. 15 write as it is. Square root of 9 is 3. 3 3s are 9. That is 15 into 3 is equal to k. Multiply this. 15 3s are 45. Therefore k is equal to 45. Constant of variation k is 45. Equation of variation is x square root of y is equal to 45. I have already substituted the constant of variation k is equal to 45, which I wrote equation of variation. Next, the boxes are to be filled with apples in a heap. If 24 apples are put in a box, then 27 boxes are needed. If 36 apples are filled in a box, how many boxes will be needed? You have to write the statement. Let L be the number of apples and M be the number of boxes needed. If the alphabet letters are not given, you have to take the alphabet letters on your own. You have to read the second sentence of this question. If 24 apples are put in a box, then 27 boxes are needed. Means 24 apples are put in one box, then 27 boxes are needed for how many apples? You have to find. You have to find more than one box. This is an example of inverse variation. L is inversely proportional to M. L is equal to k upon M, where k is a constant of variation. This is the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation. You have to write equation of variation form. Equation of variation is Lm is equal to k. When you are finding the constant of variation, you have to do cross multiplication. L is equal to 24, M is equal to 27. Number of apples, I have taken it as alphabet letter L. Number of boxes needed, I have taken it as alphabet letter M. (24) into 27 is equal to k. I told you when you are finding constant of variation, cross multiply. So you have to multiply. Equation of variation how you wrote here, you have to take multiplication form. I have multiplied 24 into 27. Answer is getting 648. Therefore k is equal to 648. Constant of variation k is 648. Equation of variation is Lm is equal to 648. When you write the equation of variation in inverse variation, you have to substitute the value of k, which you got the answer. You don't have to substitute the value of L and m. Now you have to read third sentence of this question. If 36 apples are filled in a box, how many boxes will be needed? Number of apples, which letter I have taken, same only you have to take, and number of boxes needed, which alphabet letter I have taken, you have to take it same. L is equal to 36, M is equal to question. Why M is equal to question mark? Because you have to find number of boxes needed. When you read third sentence, you will understand. L is equal to k upon m, where k is a constant of variation. 36 is equal to 648 upon m. I have substituted the value of L, 36, constant of variation k, which you got the answer is 648. I have substituted the constant of variation k, 648, and denominator m you have to find, because you have to find number of boxes needed. Now m you have to take it here, and 648 upon 36 you have to divide. M is equal to 648 upon 36. I have divided 648 by 36. I am getting the quotient 18. Therefore, M is equal to 18. So, final statement you have to write, number of boxes needed is equal to 18. Next, write the following statements using symbol of variation. First one, the wavelength of sound L and its frequency f are in inverse variation. You have to use the letter when you write inverse variation. The wavelength of sound is given as letter L and its frequency is given as letter f. So the inverse variation is L is inversely proportional to f. Next, the intensity I of light varies inversely with the square of the distance d of a screen from the lamp. The inverse variation is I is inversely proportional to d square. Because the intensity is given as letter I, square of the distance is given as letter d. Square of the distance means d square, because it is given square. Next, x is inversely proportional to square root of y, and when x is equal to 40, then y is equal to 16. If x is equal to 10, find y. In question what is given here, first you have to write this. X is inversely proportional to square root of y. You have to use the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation. X is equal to k upon square root of y, where k is a constant of variation. And then after that you have to write equation of variation form. Equation of variation is x square root of y is equal to k. When you are writing the equation of variation in inverse variation, you have to take cross multiplication this. X into square root of y is x square root y is equal to k. This is the meaning. Now value what is given, x and y, write that. When x is equal to 40, y is equal to 16, 40 into square root of 16 is equal to k. I have done a cross multiplication. X value and y value how much is given? From 40 into square root of 16 I have taken. Equation of variation what I wrote here, you can write in this way. Now next step you have to find square root of 16. 40 write as it is, 40 into square root of 16 find. That is 40 into 4 is equal to k. Square root of 16 is 4, because 4 4s are 16. When you find the square root, you have to write that number only one time. Square of the number is you are writing 2 times and multiplying. When you are finding the square root, one time you have to write the number. So square root of 16 is 4. Now multiply this, 40 into 4. I have multiplied here 40 into 4. I am getting the answer 160. Therefore, k is equal to 160. Constant of variation k is 160. Equation of variation is x square root of y is equal to 160. When you write the equation of variation form, you have to substitute the constant of variation k, which you got the answer. You don't have to substitute the value x and square root of y. This you have to write as it is. This is the meaning of equation of variation in inverse variation. Now same question number 5, you have to read the next sentence. What value is given x and y? X is equal to 10 is given and you have to find the value of y. So you have to write the statement x is equal to 10, y is equal to question mark. Use the formula of the constant of variation in inverse variation. X is equal to k upon square root of y, where k is the constant of variation. In question what is given? Denominator is given square root of y. So you have to take that only. Now you have to substitute the value of x is equal to 10. In place of x you have to write 10. You have to substitute the value of k, which is the constant of variation. Constant of variation k, which you already got the answer, you have to substitute the value. You already got the answer, k is equal to 160. So in place of x you have to take it 10. In place of k you have to take it 160. Upon square root of y you have to write as it is, because you have to find the value of y. That is 10 is equal to 160 upon square root of y. Square root of y you have to take it on left side. Then 160 upon 10 you have to divide. When you cross multiply this, 10 into square root of y, answer is coming 10 square root y is equal to 160. When you find square root of y value, then 10 will go on denominator, 160 will remain on numerator, because you have to divide. Square root of y is equal to 160 upon 10. 0 0 get cancelled. If zeros are there, it is easy to cancel. So what will remain? 16 upon 1. 16 upon 1, answer is 16. Therefore square root of y is equal to 16. Now you have to remove this square root symbol of y. When you remove this square root symbol of y, right side what will become? Right side will become square. That is y is equal to 16 square. 16 square is there, you have to multiply number 16 two times. Y is equal to 16 into 16. 16 square is 256. Therefore y is equal to 256. Next, x varies inversely as y. When x is equal to 15, then y is equal to 10. If x is equal to 20, then y is equal to question mark. Question number 6 is same like question number 5 to solve the sum. Variables are same, but their values are given different. We will do this sum directly. X is inversely proportional to y. X is equal to k upon y, where k is the constant of variation. Now write the equation of variation form. Equation of variation in inverse variation is xy is equal to k. When you cross multiply this, x into y, it becomes xy. When x is equal to 15, y is equal to 10. Substitute the value of x is equal to 15, y is equal to 10. Equation of variation form what you wrote here, substitute that. That is 15 into 10 is equal to k. Multiply 15 into 10. 15 tens are, answer is 150. Therefore k is equal to 150. Constant of variation k is 150. equation of variation is xy is equal to 150. Now same question, you have to read the next sentence what is given. X is equal to 20 is given, you have to find the value of y. When x is equal to 20, y is equal to question mark, x is equal to k upon y, where k is a constant of variation. Now you have to substitute the value of x what is given here, and you have to substitute the value of constant of variation k, which you already got the answer. You have to find the value of y. In question what is given, you have to find the value of y. That's why 20 is equal to 150 upon y. In place of x I wrote 20. I have substituted the value of x is equal to 20 what is given. I have substituted the value of constant of variation k, which you already got answer here. Because you got the constant of variation k is 150. Then y value you have to find. Okay. Now y value take it on left side. Then you have to divide 150 by 20. When you cross multiply this, it becomes 20 into y is equal to 150. Then after that you can find the value of y is equal to 150 by 20. You can do this way also. Y is equal to 150 by 20. 0 0 get cancelled. Now divide 15 by 2. I have divided 15 by 2. I am getting the quotient 7.5. If you are getting the remainder 15 minus 14 1, you have to continue the division. You have to take the decimal point here, and then you have to put your decimal point, and then after that you have to bring the 0 down. Then finally it is going 2 5s are 10. So answer is coming 7.5. Therefore y is equal to 7.5. If you understood this practice set, give us the feedback or comments. Subscribe the channel, like and share. Thank you.